a new nation has emerged. A nation where technology, innovation, and wealth collide. A nation where the use of computers and artificial intelligence to solve societal challenges has reached new heights. A nation where scientific knowledge is not only used to create systems, but also technology that transforms and manipulates the human environment in health, construction, energy generation, communication, finance, you name it. We've got you covered. This is cutting-edge technology. This is Tech Nation. This is the premiere episode of Tech Nation, coming up on the show. Inside intel in the making of electric buses and cars made in Uganda. See how Ensibco, a fintech, is changing the way money moves from person to person, business to business. And around the world, we'll show you one of the most tech-advanced police forces in the world. That and so much more coming right up on Tech Nation. This is Kira Vehicle Plant, a project of Government of Uganda through the Uganda Investment Authority. It's a mad race around the world to produce environmentally friendly vehicles, and governments are investing staggering amounts to revolutionize the automobile technology. Welcome to Tech Nation. Tonight, we are seated in the first fully electric bus in Africa built by Ugandans and in Uganda. The plant has been installed with an initial capacity of producing 5,000 vehicles per year. The startup facilities include the assembly shop, plant offices, plant saturation rods, vehicle testing facility, and so much more. This manufacturing plant is where Kira EVS, the Kayola EV, Kira EV Spark, and Kayola Solar Bus are made using cutting-edge technology. We are right here at the Kayola EVS. The most important raw material used to manufacture this vehicle is steel and fiberglass for the windows. The steel is used for the fabrication of the body of the bus. After the body of the bus has been fabricated, then the technology which makes this special bus is installed.
The Kayola EVS is fully electric. It uses a battery, lithium-ion battery. What drives the electric bus is lithium-ion battery technology. The lithium-ion batteries, you could say, what stores electrical current. When you charge the bus, the batteries store that charge, and then that charge is converted into mechanical energy. Chemical energy converted into mechanical energy that drives the motor, and then converted to kinetic energy that moves the bus on the road.
The car is powered by an electric motor rather than an internal combustion engine. It uses a large traction battery pack like this to power the electric motor which drives the vehicle's wheels. This is an electric bus and it does not contain the typical liquid components such as fuel pump, fuel line, or a fuel tank. The car features a battery indicator similar to a fuel gauge that shows when it's time to recharge and must be plugged into a wall outlet or a charging equipment, also known as electric vehicle supply equipment.
So on a single charge, our bus has what we call a 300-kilometer range. That means when you plug it into electricity and you charge it fully to 100%, it can take you 300 kilometers without having to charge again.
300 kilometers? 300
kilometers. Therefore, you can drive from Kampala, beyond Masaka, and you have to charge again. To charge from 0 to 80%, it takes about 1 hour. Then to charge up to 100%, it will take you 1.5 hours. This is where we charge our buses.
Okay.
We have 2 charging ports on this side and the other side.
Okay.
So in that way, you're actually able to save time when you're charging.
These sleek buses are already on the roads, and you can place your order right now if you need a school bus or a commercial bus, although these two actually are typically the same, or a rich man's toy like this one, the Kira EV Smack.
So our bus, this specific Kayola EVS, is designed as a city bus, meaning that the design intent was for it to be used in urban areas.
Yeah.
So places like Kampala, Mbarara City, Jinja City, the new cities that we've really designated in Uganda can use this bus within the city. One of our first clients, I would say, that embraced this technology was Civil Aviation Authority. They have been using our buses for the past it's coming I think to over 2 years now, to transport their staff from Kampala to Entebbe daily. One of the first things I would talk about as the features of the bus is this payment system. So we shall encourage our customers, especially those doing public transportation, to install these card readers so that they can embrace cashless systems for better efficiency in payment, as well as better management of the fleet when they are managing payments and different things related to operation of the bus. Usually when you're in a taxi, Masao is what you do, right? But on our bus you don't have to shout. You can just press this button. We have it here and at the back, and our driver will be able to hear you and see that someone wants to get off. We have these handholds because our bus has a full capacity of 90 people, 41 people sitting, and then the rest standing. So these handholds help those when you're standing and the bus is moving, you hold on to this so that you can maintain your balance, as well as these pillars that also help you to hold when you're standing.
If my cameraman actually can show you, they have made the pillars a bit rough to allow people who are standing and holding onto them to have a very firm grip such that they cannot stagger.
You'll notice that these seats are retractable. They are folding seats. This space has been specially designated for ambulant users. Ambulant users are people who use wheelchairs, people who are disabled and are
pregnant mothers,
pregnant women,
and those with babies and the wheels of babies as well.
Exactly, those with what do they call them? Carriages
for the babies. Yes.
So this space has been specially designated for that. If you come in, you're in a wheelchair, we have a ramp that comes out at this door on the outside, so you can easily just roll yourself into the vehicle, and then you can just roll yourself here and stay in your wheelchair. If you're like a pregnant woman, you could get the seat and then you take a seat.
These are the advantages of an electric vehicle. A cleaner environment because all electric vehicles produce zero exhaust pipe emissions. Lower running costs because you don't need fuel. Reduced noise pollution, and the resale value is really high. Some of the cons are fuel charging stations, and electricity is not free either. The initial cost is high. Short driving range and speed depending on how long you've charged your car, and the silence, though an advantage, could be a disadvantage to most people while walking on the roads.
We also have other safety features in case of an accident or anything that may happen.
Yes.
We have, there's a hammer right there.
Okay.
This that you can use to break the glass and exit the bus in case of any emergency situation that may arise. We have escape hatches like this. This is an escape hatch. Okay. So maybe in a given scenario where there's something that may happen and the bus has turned, you can just pop this open and you can be able to exit. We have one here, and then we have all the glass on our buses is breakable, easily breakable with those safety hammers, which we have at the back and at the front.
Okay.
We also have fire extinguishers on the bus in case there's any fire scenario that may arise due to anything that could happen.
The electric car is relatively a new concept in the world of the automotive industry. Although some companies have based their entire car model around being proactive and using electricity, others offer hybrid cars that use both electricity and fuel. We will be right back after the break.